Well, first of all, let me say, Gemini, thank you for your support of Born Without Boundaries throughout the year. Basically, I've been up and running for about a year and a half now, and you are one of the most consistent supporters of the channel. Your videos have the most consistent views, and it means a lot to me. So thank you on this during this Thanksgiving season. I think it's necessary to say thank you so much for all that you've done to help Born Without Boundaries continue to grow and make my life changed completely. My life has changed a great deal. I was stuck in the corporate world a year and a half ago. I was stuck 2 years ago, and I didn't really know. I didn't really have an out plan. I just knew that my soul felt dead every single day I walked into the office. And now I look at office buildings and I feel that dead soul feeling in my gut just looking at them. And I realize, oh my God, how free and beautiful my life is, because I'm on the outside of them now. I don't need them to pay my rent. I don't need them to pay my bills. I don't need them at all. I have Born Without Boundaries. I have you guys. I have a lucrative legal business that is growing every single day. And I cannot tell you how much that means to me. I can't, because I literally have felt that suffocating clench in my gut outside those office buildings, and then to realize I'm on the outside. I got out. I am free. And I don't think anybody can understand that better than you guys, that feeling of just being free. But also being good. I'm good. I'm not just free. I'm good. I'm good free. I'm solid free. And that means a lot to me and my little Cancerian soul. I do need security, but I found a way to provide that security for myself, and you have a great deal to do with that. So thank you so much. Yes, I do have a reading for you, but I thought that was a necessary message to send as we celebrate this holiday, which is about giving thanks. So, you seem to have two different fronts that are clashing. Not clashing, but you seem to have war coming at you from two different fronts. One is a spiritual, ethical, sort of philosophical front, and the other is sort of financial. And these two, they might actually butt heads and clash, and this might be why you're fighting and why your finances are kind of like shifting and changing. But ultimately, there is something that's taken a toll definitely on your finances, maybe a fight that you're fighting. There seems to be a resistance on your part where you are not backing down. You have identified a struggle as something that is morally and ethically imperative to fight for. And I can tell you 100% it's because Gemini's where the North Node is right now. You have that mentality in you because in some ways that you will be challenged. You will be challenged the most right now. People want to fall back on that Sagittarius energy of just being able to have no responsibility and doing whatever they want to do and thinking broad and making plans or rules for everybody, like making broad statements. And you're more like, no, we got to remember people are individuals. We got to stop thinking always in the future. We got to look what's here right now in front of us that we can actually measure and understand, and people don't want to look at it. They don't want to do it, and that's because North Node energy. It is going to be a fight, and it is going to be a resistance, and you are going to continue to stand up against that resistance. And in the next 2 years, when the North Node shifts into Taurus, things will change, things will shift, and I can guarantee you there will be a big backlash. Something will finally come through, and they'll see things a little bit differently and understand what you were trying to fucking do. So, you have definitely decided that nobody else is going to decide or define who you are, and ultimately you are going to carry yourself and build the future that you want, and that you're the only one that gets to decide that. And there's a lot of people that are trying to huff and puff and blow your dreams down, but you stand firm against them. You honestly, in some ways, are channeling Uranus energy by being a rebel, but by being a rebel of common sense, by being a rebel of something that really should be obvious to people, but is not. Being a rebel by bringing back some things that you wonder why are they ever lost? Why am I fighting? Why am I talking to you right now? Why am I fighting this fight right now? Why are we discussing this right now? It doesn't make any sense because it's supposed to be common sense, and I'm wondering why the hell you didn't get that message. You have gotten yourself into a pretty crappy situation. I think because you are fighting so hard, you may have thrown your life a little bit out of balance. And if there are legal battles here, they are expensive. There's some sense of or people are mistaking what you're doing for you're doing it for the money, and you're not doing it for the money. You're doing it to prove your point because you know you're right. This is not about the Benjamins for you. There's something about your finances that you really want to get into order, absolutely, but this is not about the money for you. This is about the point for you. And there are a group of people who really do support you, and they outwardly support you, and they want to be there for you and help you out of whatever nasty situation you've gotten into because of the backlash of people not really loving the fact that you're pointing out that there is another way to think and another way to be. That seems to be what you're resisting the most, is conformity, which makes sense for you. You don't like to be told who to be. However, you usually don't like to rebel. I mean, most Geminis just like are so easily go with the flow. There's something here that's rubbed you in such a wrong way. You can't go with the flow. You will not be going with the motherfucking flow. You will be absolutely going against the flow, and you will be showing up at your best, and you will be deciding that this is me at my best. This is me. You think I have egg on my face. I don't have egg on my face, fucker. I don't have anything on my face except my conditioner and my face scrub, and my face is looking great. I'm showing up as my best self. And the only reason why you're not understanding that is because you got a skewed up way of looking at things. And you really, really, really want to push those beliefs of yours on me. There's some great fog here. It's almost like you are the light in the dark. You are refusing to let people pressure you or bully you into believing their crap or buying that there's no other alternative. See, it's like this little guy is holding this little light down below, and somebody's trying to fog you up and fog you out. But you know that there are stars up there, and you know that we need to be reaching and aiming higher, and you know that these clouds are just that this is just cloud cover, and that in fact, it's just a scare tactic. It's just a scare mechanism, but everybody seems to be lost in this fucking fog. And you don't get it. There's definitely a sense of bringing yourself back into balance, trying to find a way to be able to stand your ground, but also balance out your life again, because you are really fighting so hard and you put so much into this. It could have thrown you off a great deal, especially financial. I'm telling you right now, especially financially. And ultimately, now you're just trying to figure out, okay, where do I go from here? Yes, you have messed up. That is definitely confirmed. These two cards right here confirm that you have kind of gotten yourself into at least in over your head, right? That sense of allowing yourself to be pulled every which way, or allowing people to get at you, or into a sticky situation. And it's like, clean up your mess, so ultimately, you did have a part in bringing yourself here, and you did mess up somehow. But ultimately, there's that sense of, okay, all right, I get it. But this is me cleaning up my mess. This is me cleaning up the mess. That's the thing. It's like you're so focused on cleaning up the mess. Clean up your mess. Look at your life. As you clean up your life, you will clean up the actual larger mess. It's like representative of it. Yeah. But you got a loyal group of friends that is standing by you, man. They got your fucking back, and they will literally sting anybody that tries to get at you. Yeah, these people are ride or die. And ultimately you're starting to see who's your friend and who's not. You're starting during this time, that's when it becomes real clear who's your friend and who is not. So this is it. Some sort of financial struggle, or basically making a decision about finances, or restricting yourself, or it's almost like in some ways financial responsibility. It's like cutting yourself off, making sure you don't overspend, all of those things. And then changes coming around, you know, changes to your finances, changes to how you do things, changes to the mentality of the way that you do things, especially regarding whatever finances that you're dealing with. There's definitely a sense of kind of like it's somehow changing you, changing your mind, realizing that you need to change is it's imperative. And then we have 3 cards before we get into the main reading. We have 3 cards here. Heron. Heron is a symbol also of maternal energy. Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. I'm not kidding. Like, all those cards align perfectly, and they're coming from completely different decks. Patience. What did I tell you? About 2 years, everybody's going to see. Everybody's going to see that you are not the person they're accusing you of being. Dragon. Supernatural. New moon. Something started around the new moon. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. You're going to rise again. You're going to come back. There's going to be a comeback here. Even if you feel like you're at a low moment where everybody is just walking all over you and stepping on you, believe me when I say you are going to rise, and it's going to be more powerful than ever. Horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You will follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Oh, yes, you will. This is almost like you deciding to show, by not giving up, deciding to show just how important it is, and just that this is about your integrity. This isn't about me whining. This isn't about me complaining. This is about my motherfucking integrity, and don't get it twisted. See the big picture. Yep. Okay, this may be everybody else and you. It's almost like you do understand that there is a bigger thing going on here than just your personal thing. There may be a stance of ego here, some sort of ego over love. Yeah, not being really kind, not being really gentle, but essentially being kind of backwards when it comes to prioritization. It's ego. It's ego that's cutting into you. This is could be an egotistical person that you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a Virgo, you're dealing with a Leo. It could be a very egotistical person that you're dealing with, or just a sense of like feeling diminished and feeling weak and feeling put upon, feeling like everybody is against you in some ways, feeling extremely unpopular. Yeah, essentially. See the big picture. This is Taurus energy, so it could also very much have to do with finances. But ultimately, that's where you started out in the past. You may have gotten into this situation that you're in because of the big picture, because you thought, this is important for me to stand my ground. And now it's just becoming a fucking mess for you that you have to handle and deal with. And it's almost like your good friends know the reason why you got into this fight to begin with. Had nothing to do, that had to do with you, but it also had to do with standing up for what was right. And ultimately now, Gemini, there's a sense of your life has taken too much of a toll. You will overcome this. This is also bulldozering your way through. And maybe you tried to bulldozer your way through because you had such a strong sense of confidence in yourself. This is Taurus energy. You really felt like you were going to win. But ultimately, there's a sense of, especially if you're dealing with a Taurus, their vision was more aligned with the popular vision. The popular vision, their vision was more aligned with it. And that's why they came out victorious. Use your mind wisely. This is when pigs fly. So ultimately, you never really thought that would happen. You never really thought that somehow maybe you're going up against somebody, accusing somebody of something, right? And there's a sense of you never thought that they would be the ones that basically got out of it. You never thought that they could get out of it. But they did. And it's 100% because of popular opinion and popular belief. It's got nothing else to do. It doesn't have to do with truth. It's just got to do with feeding into the social metaconscious. That's all it does. That's what it comes from. But it shocked you. And this is Taurus once again, reigning abundant. Just abundance, but also this sense of especially leadership. It's all twisted. Bad leadership that's selfish and uncaring. I don't know if that's coming from you or them, but ultimately there's a sense of something regal or something royal falling apart. Bring your ideas to life. So you haven't given up. You definitely see that that your ideas are the future. You definitely see that it's necessary for them to be the future. And you're continuing to work on them. You have the resources to do it, but you're making some changes. And I feel intuitively that the changes will come in terms of, how much you're telling everybody about what you're doing. Because as soon as you tell people, yo, shit, they try to get involved and have opinions on it. Your friends are going to support you without asking those questions. This is Cancer energy, transition. There's some sort of transitional energy here, Gemini. A sense of growing up, getting older, getting more mature, not being that little tadpole who gets pushed around by their emotions, but instead being the frog who decides which direction they go in. You're becoming much more in control of yourself. But there's also a sense of you need to let go of stuff that's not serving you. Including anger, or a purpose, right? Like fighting for a purpose, insisting on a purpose, and yet simultaneously it was like, it's not getting you anywhere. It's not doing anything for you. You have a lot of emotions. You're feeling a lot inside. That could be part of the problem because there could be a discomfort here, but there's just this sense of you're kind of tired of feeling so much. You're tired of what you're letting go of is a lot of emotions that do not serve you. They're just getting in your way. You could be letting go of a Pisces as well. Be fearless and bold. Aries energy popping through, feeling good about yourself, feeling secure about yourself, pushing forward, not letting anybody get in your way, making a decision and then not seeing anything else in your pathway. This is 100% blazing a new trail. And then we have co-create with spirit. It may not be the easy way, but it is the worth it way. You are literally standing by yourself. You're standing by who you are and what you know and what you believe is the correct thing to do. That's what you're doing. And it's spiritually guided. You may be the fall guy for spirit right now, right? It's almost like spirit can turn around and say, don't tell them that I didn't mention the truth. I mentioned the truth. People were shouting the truth, just nobody listened. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Love is all around. This is Gemini energy and Pisces energy. Watch and wait. So you're not getting rid of your Pisces. You're actually being supported by your Pisces if you have a Pisces in your life, because this is Gemini energy. Love is all around and you very much love your Pisces. Your Pisces might be, what this might mean if you're involved in the Pisces is that your Pisces may need some patience, or that you're being patient with your Pisces because they're going through something right now, or they're having a trouble with something. Ultimately, you are surrounding them with love, and ultimately they are being very patient with you, I think, because they know that you love them, but they also know there's something here about waiting. Like you've been communicating with each other, but you're also constantly waiting for each other. You're not, but you're going to continue to wait for each other. You're not going to give up on each other. That's the main thing. So yeah, there's some sort of support and patience here. And interesting enough, we have hair in here that says patience. Just patience. Don't rush someone right now. And they can't rush you. And ultimately, I think in a lot of ways, they already know that you've got your mind elsewhere. And so they have to respect that. Now, we have surrender. Surrender now. Surrender now. Like giving over to somebody. allowing them to come into your life. Also, giving up any kind of struggle or trying to force somebody to do something that they may not be comfortable with. This could also be being so attracted to somebody that you are just like a moth to a flame, even though you know you're probably going to get burnt. You do it anyway. You're not going to get burnt. You're not at all. Take the lead. Damn. You have been tapped by spirit. I'll tell you that right now, Gemini. This is not something that you actually had a choice in. You have been tapped by spirit. And it, like I said, it's that North Node mission, right? You're the leader, which also in some ways can feel like you're the sacrificial lamb, because you feel like you're getting slaughtered up here, right? But ultimately, there is that sense of being connected to the ether, doing and executing exactly what it is that God wants, that the universe wants. Also a sense of you have probably felt in some ways that this is your mission. This is a purpose. I said in the beginning of the reading, right, that there was a sense of this has got to do with more than me. I've got to show them that there's an option. And you're putting everything you have into this. I said you didn't feel like being slaughtered. What happens with turkeys? This could also be a sense of showing up as a leader or demonstrating your leadership capabilities around this time. So Thanksgiving season, basically demonstrating what kind of a leader you are, what kind of a person you can be, allowing the situation to change and allowing yourself to change with the situation based on what you know needs to happen now. We're going to get into the dirty details with tarot. So you can go to the link now below. The extended link is in the description box. But before you do, stick around, please, for the angel messages that are on their way. And also, please subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet to help Born Without Boundaries grow. My goal is to reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I know we can do it. So like, share, and recommend these videos. You can also subscribe directly over to Vimeo, and then you'll get access to the extended about a day before the YouTube audience does. I also post my astrological weekly forecasts over there, so you'll get access to them on Sundays. And you can also subscribe on my website to an email blast to get those right into your inbox. So that's always convenient as well. I put out a new Gemini video every single Thursday, so be sure to ring that bell so you get notified of all my uploads, and then you can pick and choose what you want to watch. But every single Thursday morning between 5 and 6 a.m., a new Gemini specific video will come out, and I invite you here to watch it as well. Join me for my daily tarot card reading Monday through Friday over on Instagram, Born_without_boundaries over on Instagram. I do a live video not every single day, every single weekday. So come on over there and join me there too. Okay, we're going to get into tarot, but first let's do these angel messages. Okay, angel messages for Gemini around this Thanksgiving season. What do Geminis need to know? Oh, okay. That's, wow. All right. Love. The heart of love is the heart of creation. All is possible through love. All is worthwhile for love. May all you think and feel reflect love's eternal truth. Love, love, love. Something's going good in your love life. And we're going to get into that in your romance reading in the extended, but that's big. Achievement. Take a little time to reflect on what you have achieved to date. It is often easy to forget where you started from and how far you've come. Honor and be grateful for this extraordinary journey that is your life. Okay. Archangel Michael, the path is now clear. I have removed all obstacles in your way. You can move forward now with ease and confidence. Thank you, God, Archangel Michael. You will achieve what your heart desires. Oh shit, you got Archangel Michael on your side. Forget about it. Compassion. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, The universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. Courage. You have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. So you have heavenly angels. You have people watching out for you. Earth angels and heavenly angels. And that's why I think, you're not scared right now. You're not worried. You're confident. Mindfulness. Be mindful of another's feelings and needs. Someone needs your love right now. A loving thought is all it takes. And that's what I love about your energy right now. You are in the fighting mode, but you are not in the fighting dirty mode. You are so convinced of your righteousness that you don't need to fight dirty. So you're not being disrespectful and you're not being hurtful, but you are going to speak your truth as loud as you possibly can. And that's why courage is here. That's why you're the frickin' bomb right now, Gemini, because you have the courage to actually do the right thing, what your heart is telling you. Fear. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you. Twice now, Archangel Michael has shown up for you. I protect you and keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. Oh, damn. Damn. Think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. Think outside the square. You are a citizen of the world. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be, and so it will be. You can create the world in your heart. Let's go to tarot and get to the nitty-gritty. I will see you guys in the extended. The link is below.